Hi, it is Thursday the 18th September today. New printer, that black one down there, has been set up and working great for the past few days. Well, it should for the price I paid for it, but still, working great, so that's fab. Print quality is absolutely gorgeous, so really thrilled about that. The only thing is it's kind of thrown off how I stored like all my different papers and cards and sticker paper and all that kind of thing, because basically that's the original printer there, that white one. And so I had that there, and then I had an old printer down the bottom there, and then a 3-layer paper tray on top of that. But the new printer it doesn't have an even top. It's got like a document feeder for like scanning or whatever, which I'm probably never going to use, but I still can't put anything on top of it. So that kind of throws off my paper storage a little bit, because obviously I have to keep things separate. I need to keep sticker paper separate from normal paper, and I've got 80 GSM paper, 100 GSM, 120 GSM, all for different purposes, plus cardstock, plus the really cheap sticker paper I use for like my thank you stickers and stuff. Like, it's all a bit... got to have it in certain ways. You can see at the top there I keep sticker paper on one side and cardstock on the other, but for everything else, what was I gonna do? So I've been on Amazon and I have some various things here, some like hanging baskets and some like individual paper trays. What I'm gonna do is, so the old printer still prints on regular paper. The issue with it is that it wouldn't print on any sort of sticker paper, cardstock, any sort of specialty paper, which makes it useless for my business. But I can still print normal paper on it, so I can keep that for now. Thinking put that under the new printer, put paper trays on that level there, and then I can put the hanging baskets hanging down from that shelf, because obviously you can see there's quite a big space between the top of the printer and the top of the next shelf. So that's the plan, and hopefully it'll all work. Obviously I can't put anything on top of it because that's got my giant paper cutter on and I need constant access to that. So yes, I'm gonna do a reshuffle and just see how it works. Alright then, all set up and sorted. Obviously I've only got one hanging tray thing because with the two printers on top of each other it takes up a lot of room. So that is all my 100 GSM paper. It's about a ream and a half there, which I use for a lot of things, like a lot of things. Then I've got, for the 4 trays here, we've got my 120 GSM, which is used for things like if you buy my printed junk journal ephemera, so my printables, but you buy them straight from me as like physical items, so like the vintage adverts, the vintage postcards and stuff, they're all on that really lush 120 GSM stuff. 80 GSM is up there. I couldn't put it down there because there's too much of it, but 80 GSM I use for tea dyeing paper, because it actually does much better than the 100 or 120. Those are too smooth for tea dyeing. They don't really absorb it very well. So I use 80 GSM for that, and I also use it for things like personal documents and stuff. Like, they don't have to be on the really good quality paper, just, you know, printing off receipts and stuff for business and blah, 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 boring things. There is the slightly cheaper sticker paper that I use for things like labels and yeah, like my address labels and stuff like that. Then I've got photo paper, and then this thing of sticker paper which I bought from the supplier I used originally for sticker paper, and then they changed their quality and it's like really, it's just like totally different, but I've just kept it because I'll figure out a use for it one day. And then up there, sticker paper, and then white and black cardstock as well. So yes, that's all sorted. It looks much nicer as well than the very badly decoupage paper tray that I had there before. And I've also got, excuse my messy pile here, but a spare hanging basket and 2 spare trays, which, you know, they're not going to go to waste around here. Definitely not. I've definitely got some use for them somewhere. So yes, situation all sorted. Looks a little bit neat. Doesn't look very neat at the sides, but it looks neater here. That's just some chipboard for that I didn't have another home for, and boring files and my ink and yes, things like that. So yes, printer situation seems to be all sorted. Hooray! Today is Wednesday the 23rd of September. I have been really busy with the shop because lots of you ordered the new autumn collection. Thank you so much to everyone who ordered. It's been like great to be so busy in the shop. I'm feeling a little stressed today, however, because I have run out of printer ink and I still have, well, this many orders to fulfill and I haven't got any printer ink. I thought I would get away with it for one more day, but not so much. You can see where I ran out, like there on the apples and the pumpkin there. The reason I've print and cut this because I thought I could just use that one for me and put that one in an oops thing because it's only those stickers that haven't printed the right colour, so I didn't want to just throw it away and waste the sticker paper. But yeah, so that's stressing me out a bit. Like HP's instant ink service never run out of ink again. Here I am, run out of ink. So it's supposed to be arriving tomorrow. I checked the tracking on HP and it's Royal Mail 48 and they're saying on the tracking it's going to be delivered tomorrow, but who knows, we will see. So I'm kind of stuck. I can't really do any shop stuff today. At least I certainly can't do any printing and cutting. I've got filming obviously and stuff I could do for YouTube, but it's just stressing me out that I've got orders to fulfill and I can't do anything about it. But I am sort of trying to, what's the word? Like, this is the reason why I have a 1 to 2 week dispatch time, is to cover me for situations like this. Like I say to everyone, it says on all of my listings and when you order, like in the little note you get, like, I will try my best to, you know, dispatch as soon as I can, but there is a 1 to 2 week dispatch time, so just like be aware of that, because some people can get a little bit impatient. You get messages like, where's my order? And you're kind of like, well, the dispatch time hasn't actually passed yet. So anyway, so that's what's going on today. I've also ordered some new sticker paper because I'll tell you for why. So for a long time I was using this sticker paper with the yellow backing, which the paper itself is fine, it's nice quality, it's just the yellow backing isn't very attractive, to be honest. It's only an aesthetic thing, like there is no difference in quality. But then one time I ordered from the same supplier expecting this stuff, and they sent this stuff with the white backing, and it's so much nicer and slightly better quality. So I was like, oh great, they must have changed their supplier. So I ordered from them again. I think I ordered 100 sheets or something just to test it out, and I got the yellow stuff again. I was like, oh, like now I've been used to the white back stuff. It was really disappointing, and yeah. So I found another supplier and they've got really good reviews and stuff. So I've just ordered a buttload of sheets from them, which, considering I had to pay like a £5 postage, hopefully that will arrive soon anyway, because I have, how many? 1, 2, 3 sheets left of this stuff, including one wasted sheet thanks to the print ink situation. As I said, I still got loads of this yellow back stuff, so depending on when this stuff arrives, I may have to do some sheets in this. As I said, it's pretty much the same quality, it just, the yellow backing just doesn't look as nice. Really, that's all there is to it. But I'll probably use this for like the sticker samplers and stuff, because I do have 100 sheets of it and I can't just waste it. So yeah, the sticker samplers might have yellow backing for a little while. This is so annoying as well, like these stickers are cut perfectly, but the printer ink issue, oh, that is just the most annoying thing. Can you believe it? Oh, I'm so annoyed. Stupid printer ink. It's because, you know, when you buy a new printer, the cartridges that come with it are basically half full to encourage you to buy more printer ink. But I don't understand why HP do that, because they have the instant ink thing. Pretty much everyone signs up to it, and even if they don't they're not going to carry on doing it, most printers come with a free trial, so everyone's going to sign up to that. So why do they give you the half-filled cartridges to start off with? Wouldn't it be cheaper on their part to give you full ones, seeing as now they're just having to pay out to send me ones quickly now? I don't know. Anyway, that didn't make any sense. What else do I have to tell you? Oh, stamps. So I bought from an auction, as in like a proper auction with the last bid, final bid, bang bang bang, not eBay, stamps. So many stamps. Look at these. I went through a load last night, like all of these. There's like 150, 200 I've already sorted out, and I've barely made a dent. But I just thought they would be cute for my junk journal kits for ephemera, because a lot of these stamps are vintage-y. Let's just get you some examples here, like that. This one is dated 1975. This one is dated 1984, which I know isn't that vintage, but you know what I mean, like, they're not modern stamps, at least. And there's occasionally some properly old ones, like this one is from 1940. So there is such a mix in there, and there's just loads. I've divided them into like interesting stamps in this one. By interesting ones, I mean ones with like pictures on. There's this butterfly one, and there's this dude on here, and then this one, it's all like your standard Queen's head stamps, but all in different, like, there are a couple of modern ones here and there, like, let me see, there's, I just saw one and I've lost it, there we go. So there's some modern first class stamps. They're still a couple of years old, but there are lots that are much older, like this one that's 4.5 pence, and I've seen a couple that are like 1D, you know, from old money and stuff, and there's lots that are in stamp amounts, 3.5p, stamp amounts that aren't made anymore, so it's quite interesting at least. So I've divided them into two there, and then I've also got a big pile of Christmas stamps, which I'll wait for like when I do Christmas journals and stuff, and put those in the ephemera for that. So that's exciting. Two of these enormous bags. I have no idea how many stamps there are. It is absolutely insane amount of stamps. There was some other great stuff in the auction, but sadly they were quite collectible, like some cigarette cards and things, which I thought would be cute for ephemera, but I think there was a collector bidding as well. It's online at the moment for obvious reasons, but it's still not an eBay situation. It's still a proper auction thing where you have to pay like auction fees and that. I've got a dirty mark on my face and I don't know what that is. Anyway, yeah, so there were some like cigarette cards, as I said, and some postcards and other bits and pieces like that, but there must have been a collector after them, because obviously I can't bid huge amounts because it's shop stock for me. It's not collectible items for me, it's shop stock. So someone obviously really wanted them to put in their cigarette card album or something. I don't know, but I got the stamps, and I've got, well, it's got to be more than 1,000, surely. I don't know. Yeah, there's some really cool like little pieces of history here. I don't know where it is, but I found a couple of stamps that have a stamp over the top of them, like a ink stamp saying don't forget to put the postcode from, like, I think it's 1970-ish, when postcodes were introduced to the country, and like Royal Mail had to say please use it because people weren't used to using them. So that's a fun little piece of history. There's a commemorative one for England winning the World Cup. There's lots and lots of the Queen's 60th birthday, which is like, how old is the Queen now? She's in her 90s. Is she 93, 94? So yeah, there you go. 4D, so old money, World Cup 1966. So I don't know how quickly after winning the World Cup that the stamps were produced, but it's got to be pre-1971 if it's got 4D on there instead of P. Anywho, so there's the update with shop and everything. I was hoping to get the moth collection out by this weekend. However, I can't print and cut any samples to take pictures for Etsy, so maybe it will be next week sometime. I am not sure. I am starting to work on some Christmas designs. I'll just show you one. Let's turn down the brightness here. There is one there. I am kind of drawing a blank on Christmas designs. I've done a wreath with a bow, that candle with like the mistletoe and holly you just saw, and I'm working on a poinsettia wreath. But for other things, I'm really blanking. I think because I've now done 3 Christmas collections, it's kind of like, what else can I do? What's new? What kind of thing should I don't know, so I'm getting a bit stuck. on what to do. I also did this. This is not for the shop. This was a gift. My grandma, who is almost 90, I can't remember if she's 97 or 98 this year. She getting on in years. She has a budgie called Mickey, who she absolutely loves, and she wanted a portrait of Mickey the budgie. I don't know how well you can see that if I just change the brightness again. If I have the brightness really low, you just see the reflection, but there you go. There's Mickey the budgie. So that is what I was working on a lot for last week as well. A fun thing I did with the moth collection is I created this, like I'll do this as a little ephemera piece or something. So it's like a page from an old book or something, completely fake obviously, but I put all the moths on one thing. So yeah, so that will be out as soon as I can get it out, when I can print some samples. Hello, it is Tuesday today, the 29th of September. This vlog will be going out tomorrow. I've just been editing and I realised I haven't shown you the new collection. I haven't taken photos of it yet. I've just print and cut everything so I can take photos for Etsy and then edit them and then write the listings and blah blah blah, all the boring things. But I thought I'd show you the collection at least. So I told you about this one in the last video. I just hadn't had the time at that point to create the cut files and do all that kind of thing. But it's done now. So this is the Whisper of Moths collection. It is 6 different designs of moths, all like from around the world, North American, European, Asian, all sorts of types of moths. Some very recognizable ones like the Atlas moth, some more lesser known ones like this guy who doesn't even have like a common name, it only has a Latin name which kind of messed up something else, but I'll show you that in a minute. So there are 2 sticker sheets. One, as you can see, it's got 2 of each design and they're like mostly bigger, and then this one has 3 of each slightly smaller. So that's sticker sheet 1, that's sticker sheet 2. Oh, I should tell you about my new sticker paper as well that arrived and I got to test out. It's cutting beautifully. I can't get over how perfectly it keeps cutting. It's amazing. The quality is gorgeous, the print quality is gorgeous. The only thing that I'm worried about, what customers will think, is it feels a lot thinner than my previous stuff, but it's actually down to the thinness of the backing sheet rather than the thinness of the sticker paper itself, if you get what I mean. But you might, if you've had stickers from me before, you might go, oh, that feels like really, really thin, what's going on? But I promise you, it's great quality. It's just the backing sheet is just nothing compared to, what can I show you? This is just a miscut sampler, so just ignore this, but this has got the yellow backing on, which is really quite thick, and the stickers themselves, like, you know, they're fine, but these are better, if you get what I mean. So they feel thinner, but it's actually better quality overall. Hopefully people will understand that and won't mind and stuff. So those are the sticker sheets, and then I've got 2 packs of sticker flakes for this one, because basically, okay, I'm gonna show you something else first. So for this, I did a few extra designs actually, just taking the designs I already had, and I made like this, I think I showed you earlier though, this sort of fake little thing, like pretending to be from an old vintage book, where it's got like the name of the moth and the Latin name underneath it, and I did a whole like vintagey background and stuff for it. But then I decided to actually do one for each separate moth. So it's got the moth and its name and its Latin name, and then like who, I think the proper scientific word is the person who first described it. So this is described by Linnaeus in 1758, who is the same person who did like 4 out of 6 of the moths. Very, very famous lepidopterist apparently. Anyway, and then underneath it's got like a little bit of info about the moth, just like a little, as I like fake, like it would be from a vintage book. So I've done one for each of the separate moths. So that was the emperor moth, this is the virgin tiger moth, then there's the Atlas moth, very, very famous, the Spanish moon moth, very, very popular, the garden tiger moth, I've seen one of these in my garden, very exciting. And then this one is the one that doesn't have a common name and doesn't have much known about it, but yeah, very, very gorgeous moth. So I decided to do those as just like a little extra to have something in the collection. So you can buy just like the set of cards on their own. I've done those as a separate thing, just like a mini ephemera pack or something. So with the sticker flakes, what I did is one pack has, I think, 2 each of each moth, and then the little cards as sticker flakes as well. Obviously much, much smaller. Just pull one out here. So yeah, just like that. And then those are, as I said, those are sticker flakes. So one pack has, as I said, 2 of each of the moths, and then 1 each of the 7 cards. And then one pack has, I think, 4 of each moth. So there's one without the cards, one with the cards. And then the ephemera pack, which is just the die cut cardstock, is 3 each, I think, of the moths, and then the card pack as well in a smaller form. So much smaller than this, as you can probably see in the pack there. So yes, 2 different sticker sheets, 2 different packs of sticker flakes, ephemera and cards. And as always, you can buy them separately, or there's different ways of buying, like you can get all of the stickers or both packs of stickers and the ephemera, or you know, various different bundles of buying them. I need to work all those out yet though, but they'll be up there. So there we go, that is the new collection. I hope you like it. I love moths. I really, really love them. So I just really, really like this collection. I'm hoping to do another one as well later down the line with more moths, and I'll probably do one with butterflies as well. I might do one with a mix of moths and butterflies. I don't know, but before that I also need to do Christmas designs, which I really need to get on. I've done 3 at this point. A whole 3 designs. Get on with it, Grace. Anyway, there we go. So that is the end of the vlog. Thank you so very much for watching. As always, please leave me a thumbs up. Chat to me down in the comments. Say whatever you like. Just comments really, really help little channels out like me. Let me know what you think of the new collection. I'm sure there's other things to raise that have been in this very long vlog, and even though I've just been editing it, I can't remember what's in it, but I'm sure there's something. Anyways, gonna shut up and go now. Yes, thank you so much again.